Hi, this is Lori, teen librarian with the Glenwood branch, and I'm here today with 5 in 5, where I showcase 5 books in 5 minutes. You can check them all out with your Howard County Library card. Let's get started with our first selection. I'm going to share my screen and take a look at our first book, which is a graphic novel. Parasite by Bong Joon-ho. This is a graphic novel in storyboards where you can discover the illustrations that inspired the historic Oscar-winning film's every shot. As part of his unique creative process, director Bong Joon-ho storyboarded each shot of Parasite prior to the filming of every scene. Accompanied by the film's dialogue, the storyboards he drew captured the story in its entirety and inspired the composition of the film's every frame and scene. Director Bong has also written a foreword and provided early concept drawings and photos from the set, which take the reader even deeper into the vision that gave rise to this stunning cinematic achievement. The second book is What I Like About You by Marissa Cantor. Can a love triangle have only 2 people in it? Online it can, but in the real world, it's more complicated. There are a million things that Hallie Levitt likes about her online best friend Nash. He's an incredibly talented graphic novelist. He loves books almost as much as she does, and she never has to deal with the awkwardness of seeing him in real life. They can talk about anything, except who she really is. Because online, Hallie isn't Hallie. She's Kells, who has everything Hallie doesn't. Friends, tons of confidence, and Nash. If Hallie tells Nash who she is, it will ruin the non-awkward magic of their digital friendship. Not telling him, though, means it can never be anything more. Because while she starts to fall for Nash as Hallie, he's in love with Kells. In this debut novel that's perfect for fans of Jenny Han and Morgan Matson, Marissa Cantor hilariously and poignantly explores what happens when internet friends turn into IRL crushes. And on to our third book, which is Woven in Moonlight by Isabel Ibanez. This is the first book in a planned 2-book series, which is a lush tapestry of magic, romance, and revolution, drawing inspiration from Bolivian politics and history. Jimena is the decoy condesa and a stand-in for the last remaining Illustrian royal. Her people lost everything when the usurper Atok used an ancient relic to summon ghosts and drive the Illustrians from their city. Now Jimena is motivated by her insatiable thirst for revenge and her rare ability to spin thread from moonlight. She hunts for the relic, using her weaving ability to hide messages in tapestries for the resistance. But when a masked vigilante, a warm-hearted princessa, and a thoughtful healer challenge Jimena, her mission becomes more complicated. There could be a way to overthrow the usurper without starting another war, but only if Jimena turns her back on revenge and her condesa. The fourth book is another graphic novel, Shuri, 24/7 Vibranium, by Nede Okorafor and Gita Ayala, and illustrated by Rachel Stott and Paul Davidson. This is Volume 2. Volume 1 is titled Shuri, The Search for Black Panther. At long last, Shuri faces her destiny. With her brother gone and Wakanda in peril, the Black Panther is needed. And Shuri must step up once again to fill the void. But the Princess of Wakanda is more than any mask, and she's about to face a threat like any her home has seen before. When it appears that an enemy of Wakanda has left a signature behind in America, Shuri heads overseas to investigate. Prepare for a high-tech, star-studded adventure as only Shuri can serve up. And now for the fifth book, Archivist Wasp by Nicole Corner Stace. Wasp's job is simple: hunt ghosts, and every year she has to fight to remain archivist. Desperate and alone, she strikes a bargain with the ghost of a super soldier. She will go with him on his underworld hunt for the long-lost ghost of his partner, and in exchange, she will find out more about his pre-apocalyptic world than any archivist before her. And there is much to know. After all, archivists are marked from birth to do the holy work of a goddess. They're chosen. They're special. Or so they've been told. for 400 years. Archivist Wasp fears she is not the chosen one, that she won't survive the trip to the underworld, and that the brutal life she has escaped might be better than where she is going. There is only one way to find out. So search our catalog at hclibrary.org to find these titles. Thanks for watching and happy reading.